What's up, guys? It's the FIFA Drista here, and welcome to what I'm going to call my FM tour. My FM save tour, I guess. And I'm going to be running through maybe two or three of some successful FM 14 saves I had. And Football Manager is a realistic simulation of football match of a football manager's career, I guess. And you can buy players, sell players, deal with agents, create tactics, and it all comes together when you play matches. Uh, you don't actually play; you watch your players play other teams, and you can watch that in 2D or 3D. So it's a pretty cool game, and for those who haven't heard of it and are serious football fans, I definitely recommend you check it out because it's really addicting and it's a lot of fun. Even if you're not so great at the game, I play it a lot, I think, and I'm still not the greatest. I read stories. I've read stories where people take teams from, I think now it's the Vanarama North and South, and they take them all the way to the Champions League. I read one where Hajduk Split, who are in really big debt over in Croatia, became the powerhouse of the world, and crazy things like that, which you guys could all attempt to do. But I'm still trying to create a perfect tactic or a tactic that works for me on Football Manager, and this is why I chose Bayern. It's a possession tactic, a tiki-taka tactic, I guess, which I downloaded and then changed around quite a bit, and it's worked really well for me. And I'll show you the squad and then show you how we perform in game. You can see right here in Football Manager, instead of an exact rating, players are given a star rating out of 5, and it's not an exact definition of how good a player is. Mario Götze is rated 4 out of 5, but that's not an exact opinion. It's a scout's opinion on how good he is compared to the rest of the players at Bayern Munich. For instance, one of my scouts rates Lamelo as 3.5 star current ability, 3.5 star potential, while others think he's 4 star and 4 star like my assistant does here. But I'm gonna run through the team. Or first, I'm gonna show you how the attributes work. So, for instance, you can see Mario Götze here. You see, 25 years old, 22 caps, 5 goals, 2 for the U21 side. It would be more, but I forgot for this save to disable the file. There's a file for the German national team and the Korean national team, I think, which makes them fake, and only regens are allowed to be used on those teams. Unfortunately, all the other national teams are real, but there's a file you can delete to make the German national team be able to use with real players. But Götze's international career is kind of stalled because of that. But you can see his value is 25.5 million pounds, and he has a bunch of attributes right here. And instead of attributes being out of 100, like they are in FIFA, or out of 99, I guess, attributes are out of 20 here. So you can see Götze specializes in dribbling. His first touch is very good. Sorry, awful grammar. Passing, technique, and his mental stats are very good. Playerful. He has great decision making and creativity, although he's lacking in marking and strength. Götze is an excellent player, one of the best you're gonna find on the game. But this season he hasn't gotten too many apps because I haven't played with a center attacking midfielder in my 5 at the back formation. You can see he's played 9 games, started 9 games, and he's come off the bench 10 times, scoring 1 goal and having 3 assists. You can see his career stats. Last year was his best year. 26 appearances, 23 of those starts, 10 goals and 7 assists. But kind of taking a step back this year, even though he's rated as my best player. I have Marc-Andre ter Stegen, who I think he's unhappy now, but I think I'm going to give him an extended run in the first team now that Neuer started to decrease a little bit. He's gotten a bit older. He's now, what, 33? 31, I'm sorry. I haven't played this save in a while. A bit rusty on the details. Signed Eric Lamela, who's now worth £33 million, for 38. He's very, very good on Football Manager. Had a subpar season last year at Spurs, but has started well and was, I believe, man of the match in Tottenham's 4-0 rout against Harry Redknapp's QPR. And Spurs and Liverpool play tomorrow, and for the few who will watch this, write in the comments who you think will win and who you want to win. So I'm kind of a Liverpool enthusiast, I guess, myself. I like watching Liverpool play. I think they play positive attacking football. But that's who I'll be supporting for the match, even though I like Lamela a lot in real life. In FIFA, you used to have the 5-star skills. You could do McGeady spins and scoop turns, mainly just scoop turns. But and now he's been downgraded to 3, and I don't think that number will ever go back again. Neuer, see, 2 goalkeepers in the top 4. Lam, who's starting to go down a little bit. Tony Kroos, who's injured. Xherdan Shaqiri, who's excellent. And show you his history real quick. Best season, probably 2 seasons ago. You can see he's, besides the first 2 seasons, he's played less and less games due to the fact that he's gotten injured a lot. But in the 23 games he played in the 2015-2016 season, 14 goals and 10 assists with an average match rating of 7.77. So outstanding stuff from Shaqiri, who's been linked to many different clubs, Liverpool, Juventus, Arsenal, and even a move to Spartak Moscow. But I don't think any are going to happen. He says he wants to stay. I don't see any reason that Bayern would want to sell. I have El Shaarawy here, who I signed this season. David Alaba, best left back in the world. Kevin Volland, who does not have great technical stats, but definitely one of the strongest players in the side in terms of just pure goal scoring ability. Signed him in the first season with Bayern for £12.75 million. But and you can see we signed Volland for $12.75 million. First year of the game, I loaned him back to Hoffenheim for a year where he scored 15 goals, including 2 against me in a game where we actually drew 2-2. Then he came back to me on once he returned from the loan, and I offered him out again because I had Jesse Rodriguez and Robert Lewandowski, and I loaned him out to Barca actually, where he was top scorer in the Liga BBVA with 26 goals and 8 assists with a 7.63 average rating. He came back to me and became first choice in the side, scoring 22 goals and 24 goals in 2 years respectively, with high average ratings once more, and falling off pace just a bit. 12 goals and 4 assists through 19 games, and is 4th top scorer in the league behind Lamela, Timo Werner, and Orhan Ademi, Swiss striker from Stuttgart. But that's it for Volland, and I have a replacement in mind. But Holger Badstuber has been the best center back in the world over the past couple years. Outstanding stats, outstanding average ratings. Wish he was this good in real life, but not meant to be. I just signed Kalhanglulu. I can't really pronounce his name, but he was kind of a traitor to HSV. Did everything to leave to get to Leverkusen. Really, kind of a unclassy move, I guess. But I also signed in the first season, same year I signed Kevin Volland. I also signed Jonathan Tah, who's now become a first-team regular on the side. Jordy Classy for backup here. Jerome Boateng has fallen off the pace a bit. Not really started anymore. Gabriel Barbosa, I'm hoping will still improve. Doria, Gino Peruzzi, Javi Martinez, Bastian Schweinsteiger, and Brian Harrison round out the team. But you can see Javi Martinez is very, very poor, and that's only because he suffered a long-term injury this year. Same thing happened to Thiago, and I eventually sold him after, which is probably what I'm going to be doing with Javi Martinez. Schweinsteiger, though, really hasn't decreased in terms of performances, or has he? I don't think so. Yeah, doing just as well as he has over the past 4 years. And first season I had him, kind of struggled a bit, but doing well as of late. Now I think I'm gonna show you the youth players I have, and I have some really good ones, including the replacement in mind for Kevin Volland, if he does indeed fall off the pace that he's been on for the past couple years. And that man is Patrick Cologne, who I loaned to Dortmund, and then I recalled because I was worried he wouldn't get that much game time, and I wanted him to go to Malaga instead. And this is Cologne, 18 years old, 16 finishing, 14 pace, 19 acceleration, 14 heading. At 18 years old, one of the best poachers in the world. You can see already has 2 caps for Germany, the only region in the side, and 32 U21 caps, 5-star potential ability. But he looks like an absolute monster in the making, with the high finishing and the high pace and physical stats. I think he could be an excellent poacher if his stats continue to develop. You can see for Malaga, 11 goals last year, and he actually did. I loaned him out to Dortmund first season. He was available for loan, sorry, and he scored 8 goals there in 22 appearances. So he's done well, and I think he can continue to improve next year, where I'm not going to be loaning him out. This is just a much better way to find all my youth players, because most of them are on loan. So anyway, and one of them is Sasha Newman, who I eventually loaned to Dortmund. 5 appearances for him, 30 appearances at Valencia. Nothing special in terms of what am I meant to say? Statistics. But half decent potential, and I still think that very similar to Cologne. High pace, high finishing, high acceleration. Could definitely be in the future. So then Masak is the right back I signed, replace Philip Lahm. Some good technical stats, high pace, high work rate, high concentration. On loan at Gladbach. It's done alright there. 14 apps and 6.81 average rating. Wagner Gama is a player I just signed. Very, very promising attacking midfielder. On loan at Real Betis, where he struggled as of late, I guess, but he's still adjusting to even being in Europe, so not too worried about him. Jesus Baigorria is another great player. 20 years old now, getting to the point where I think he could get into the side maybe next year as a rotation player. Similar case to Patrick Cologne. He's on loan at Valencia. And those are the main ones, really. You can see where the players are on loan at, and how they've been doing. Sven Masak has been doing the best. His total average rating, now factoring with cups and such, is 7.00, but in the league it's just 6.84, I think it was. But I'm just going to show you the results now. We've won the league in all the seasons I've been here. And can I show you what happened in the Champions League last year? Last year, I'm not sure I can find it, but we lost a heartbreaker to Chelsea. You can see we took a 1-0 lead, and they had a penalty, an unjust penalty, according to the match report that was given. They equalized and eventually won it in extra time. But I'm running out of time for this video, guys. I think I'm going to have one with my Bayer Leverkusen save tomorrow. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and maybe comment that you want to see some more Football Manager. And I might even live comma an important game I have upcoming against Man City soon. But that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.